So I wanted to do a little show and tell. So I asked the ladies to grab some of their photos from high school so we can take a look.
Oh, wow. Okay, sorry. You kind of look like a little boy in this.
I Welcome to the Real and Relatable podcast, where no topic is off limits. We're the girlfriends that keep it real and give you different perspectives, because we know one way isn't always the right way.
Hi, welcome to the Real and Relatable podcast. I'm MB.
I'm Elsie.
I'm Ma.
My name is Kash.
Today's episode, I wanted to kind of do a throwback of our high school year. I don't think I really know you ladies in high school. So I want to know, how were you guys in high school?
I had to phone a friend a while because I couldn't remember what I was like in high school either. I had a lot of friends from all different circles because I play sports and everyone, you kind of just mix around with a bunch of people. So I was actually a complete opposite of what I am now. I was a very social butterfly, talked to everyone. I had friends from all different circles and from all different high schools. So not just our high school that we went to, other high schools too. So I was like, wow, I don't even remember that. I don't even remember that.
How about you ladies?
I was very similar, opposite of who I am today. So with that said, I feel like I'm more extroverted today than I was a long time ago. In high school, I actually just got out of middle school and I was bullied in middle school really bad, to the point where I changed schools. Long story. I won't talk about that. Maybe a different episode about bullying. But yeah, so in high school, it was right after middle school, and then I was impacted and I was super quiet. I was very nervous. I had high anxiety. I hated going to the cafeteria because I had anxiety about where I was going to sit. I was not part of the cool people. I didn't belong anywhere. I was just kind of like a loner, and I found other loner friends to be friends with. So that was who I was. And even today, I tend to get along with people who are loners and the oddballs, because I, for some reason, feel like I can understand them. And then it's not until now I've worked really super hard at becoming an extrovert, working in sales, talking to people.
You're very social now.
Yeah. Sharpening my emotional intelligence and socializing. It was a long process, but I feel like EQ is a skill and you can work at it.
Yeah. Interesting that you guys were opposites when you guys were in high school.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not complete opposite. When I'm drunk, that side of me doesn't come out.
I feel like I'm pretty much the same, as when I was in high school. I was friends with everyone. I wasn't picky about who I was friends with. So it could be someone who was in my computer science class too, like, star athlete, but I was really fortunate to go to a school where my class was really close and really open, and we were all friends and we would all hang out. So I'm like really fortunate. And like, actually my brother, who's a year younger than me, we went to the same school. And he said that his class was different than mine. He even said to his teacher, like after my family moved and he got transferred to a different school, and he said to his teacher, like, my sister's class was so close. And his teacher said, wow, your sister was really fortunate, because that only happens like once in a blue moon. Usually they're like cliques.
Yeah.
And in my class, I didn't sense the clique.
But you were not rebellious, right?
I don't think I was.
Okay.
I would be like, I'm going to go out with my friends. And my mom would be like, okay. And I would be home at like midnight or 1 a.m.
At midnight or 1 a.m.?
Okay.
Yeah. And like my
friends
friends,
give me that.
yeah, like, well, like we lived in the middle of nowhere, Michigan. And my brother and I were the only Asian kids in the high school. I think there was an Indian. My brother's friend was Indian in his class, but we're like the only Asian in our school. And all my friends were...
But your parents
white, black.
didn't give you curfew? Like, we couldn't go out. I couldn't go. I had to sneak out.
Sometimes my dad was not around, so I would go out when my dad's not there.
Oh, okay.
But then my mom would be like, okay, fine. And then I would go out with my friends. It's just like house parties. We're all hanging out, or we'd go to the beach and have like bonfires or whatever and hang out, drink beer, and just have a lot of fun, just being out in the country.
I
had the life. I had the best upbringing.
To be more relaxed, right?
But then when I would come home in the middle of the night, my mom would be sleeping on the couch, and then as soon as I walk in through the door, she gets up and goes to bed. And she just stayed up to make sure that she saw that I came home.
Dang, my curfew was like 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
I didn't even have a curfew because I couldn't go out, period. Yeah.
I
like,
mean, my mom was just really sweet.
Mm.
I don't think I would have asked my dad though.
Okay. What were you like, Imbi?
Yeah.
I agree with you. I think I'm pretty much the same. I've always been into like beauty and fashion when I was younger. The only difference is I think I was a little bit more social back then. But I think it's because like you're still new and you want to make friends, whereas now I'm very comfortable. So I don't really feel the need to be as social. I have my core groups. There's not that much effort. But when you're growing up and you're young, you're trying to just make friends and meet everybody. You're very curious.
Yeah.
So I think that just comes with growing up.
Yeah.
But overall, I feel like I'm pretty much the same. I was always that girl in high school. I did my makeup. I did my hair.
Wow.
Yeah, and I know a lot of people didn't do that, but my two best friends, we always did our hair. We did our makeup. The way we dress was really important. And I remember in high school, like, a lot of people gave us so much crap for it.
Really?
Yeah. Like, they would just talk a lot of crap like, oh, why do you guys have to do your makeup?
Try too hard.
Yeah. Or like, why do you guys have to do your hair? And like, to me, I never understood it because I feel like I don't make fun of you for rolling out of bed and looking the way you do, but you have a problem because I want to put effort into the way I look.
Wow, that's great.
I never understood that.
Maybe they just weren't used to it.
But
No, they're just haters.
because there's other girls in high school that they
did
do like fix themselves.
Okay. So you guys
But-
weren't the only ones.
No, we weren't. But maybe within the social
Yeah.
group, there was just a lot of like, oh, why do you guys have to do this? And like during my senior year, I started getting like a lot into brand names. There would be a lot of talk like, oh, why do you guys always have to wear this? Like, are you guys trying to be cool? Are you guys trying to look a certain way? And I just kind of feel like I never understood it because I feel like, who cares?
Yeah.
I'm not telling you to look like that. I'm not forcing you to do your makeup or to do your hair. You roll out of bed, you're in sweats, you didn't brush your hair, but I'm not saying nothing because I don't care. Like there's like rumors, and I heard the rumors like, oh, they probably maxed out their credit card to go buy like clothes.
All this just to look good.
Yeah, and I just feel like, where is this coming from?
Yeah.
Jealousy.
But it's like,
Yeah, for
why
real,
do you
right? I
care?
don't
Because
know.
we don't care about how
Yeah.
you look. So
Yeah.
why do you care so much about how we look?
I think they're probably uncomfortable that you're so put together beyond them and what they feel is the need to. Because honestly, like in high school, I never wore makeup because I didn't know how to wear makeup, and I never put anything on ever. In college, I started to learn how to wear makeup, but I wasn't ever put together to the extent that MB was. She was always put together. So I think that's why they're not used to it.
yeah, and they're
Doesn't make it right.
Yeah. And I think there were like a ton of rumors that were swirling within like high school saying like that we lost our virginity. And the thing is, I was still a virgin through high school.
Wow.
I'm like, where are these rumors coming from? Where are you guys getting this? And like, surprise, surprise, when we asked, like, who'd you hear from? Nobody knows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they know. They're just not telling
I know.
you.
But then
Well,
I'm
I
just
mean, you
like-
can't trace a rumor. Somebody started it, but
Yeah.
But it's funny that nobody knows who it started from. I wasn't even boy crazy like that, you know?
Yeah.
Like, whereas, like, all my friends, they had boyfriends.
Yeah.
And to me, like, in high school, like, yes, I liked boys, but I was also very particular. And I didn't want to date anybody within my town. So I did not. So I was like, you know, when it's my first boyfriend, I want it to mean something. I don't want to just date anyone just to date someone.
Isn't that strange how high school is so like that? There's always gossip and rumors about somebody and going around. And do you guys not have anything better to do?
For real. And I'm just like, what the? I keep to myself and my little friend group. But it's because we had the same thing in common. Like, we all really like makeup. We like to do our hair. We like to get dressed up. We're just very girly.
It's interesting because like high school and middle school kids these days, the form of bullying now transfers to online and social media. And so that's a whole different platform.
Yeah.
And honestly, like if we're going down that rabbit hole, kids nowadays, they're growing up way too fast, guys. Stay
Yeah,
kids.
I know.
Yeah.
They have
enjoy
their
being a
makeup
kid.
technique down. I'm just like,
Oh,
wow.
man. And
They're
I'm
better than mine.
trying to learn.
From the teenagers.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I think just enjoy your youth.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
you're going to miss it.
You are. And
Yeah,
I don't think it was like me trying to grow up. It was just things that I
you
was
like.
interested in.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh, you could look a certain way if you do
Yeah.
this. You could look more polished, or like you're experimenting with clothes. Like I came from a really big family. So my family, they couldn't afford to buy me anything. So when I started working, it was really important for me to be able to buy the clothes I wanted to. Finally, I can afford to dress a certain way. But then, like, even that, I felt like it was weird that there was still backlash. And I felt like this is my money. It wasn't like my parents bought it for me.
Yeah.
It's my hard-earned money, and I'm choosing to buy, like, this outfit with it. And you have such a problem with it when I don't even care what you choose to do with,
Right.
you know? Like, I never understood that.
So you always worked hard for what you
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was really interested in fashion too, but the same kind of fashion I'm still interested in now. That is just like cool, just like classic. Just so I feel like I still am pretty much the same too. I dress the same with my polo t-shirts and sweaters with jeans. And in fact, I wore these leather pants because me and a girlfriend of mine, we decided to buy some pleather pants to wear to class. Maybe it was like senior year. And I bent over and split my pants.
Oh God, what did you do?
And I had to put my hoodie around it or sweater, whatever I had around it, and walk around school the rest of the day with a sweater around my, because like they weren't like well made back then, right? Yeah. The material wasn't great, and I just split my pants. But anyway, you know, I feel like it's in terms of fashion, I was pretty much the same, just now a little bit more grown up, a little bit more sophisticated, you know, of course. But then also like I was more concerned about my grades, my being in National Honor Society, in my sports, all those extracurricular activities that I loved. And also I was going to be a lawyer. Like my dad, my family was like, you're going to be a lawyer or a doctor. So I was like, okay, I'm going to be a lawyer. And so I was like going to DC already for all these like legal programs in the summertime and things like that. So I was like more concerned about my career at that point even, and like other things around my life. Like I didn't really care that much about boys. I did have a boyfriend in senior year, during my senior year, but I didn't know how to put makeup on. And I was like more concerned about the rest of my life, my grades and my career and what college I was going to go to. Yeah.
What were your ladies' biggest concern in high school, and what were you guys into?
So I played sports, so that was mainly what I did.
Yeah.
I didn't really care for boys until maybe, I want to say junior year, but I only cared about boys because I felt like I had to care about them.
Like the pressure of like everyone?
Because
At such a young age.
because everyone else around me had a
there are
boyfriend.
pressures because everyone has a boyfriend. That was the cool thing to do. to have a boyfriend.
Culturally. But I remember, do you think it's because of your ethnicity, your culture, that you also felt that way?
No, everyone around me just had a boyfriend, so I felt like I need to fit in. I need to get a boyfriend too, so I need to start acting like I'm interested in these people.
I need to date somebody.
Yeah. Even though I didn't really care for it, and then of course I went down a rabbit hole after that, and my entire life revolved around boys then. So that was a horrible path to take. But as far as clubs, I joined to pretty much every club there was to join. I was in every club. I was in student body. I was in every club, every sport you can think of. Yeah.
I was not very studious at all, and now I wish if I were to go back, I would do things so differently. I would have gotten straight A's. I would have taken my studies a lot more seriously. In high school, I was more preoccupied with just having fun and just socializing, and then I was kind of sad and depressed too, so I kind of skipped school and dabbled in things that I shouldn't have dabbled in high school, and hung out with the wrong crowd, you know. And I had a boyfriend, and that boyfriend actually held me back because he was a project. He was a project of 4 years, and I stayed longer than I should have because he made me feel like he was going to hurt himself if I left. So I felt guilty. So I stayed for 4 years, and you know, so I really feel like I was not a productive high school student. I was not I did go to college, but I didn't prep myself to succeed, and I didn't discipline myself to have those skills to transfer to succeed and do well in college. So even college was a struggle for me as well. But yeah, I would do things completely differently. If I were to go back today, when I raise my kids, I'll raise them differently. Hopefully they're not like me. Which my dad always says he hopes I get a daughter like me. But my parents were good, like that. Here's the thing. My parents were such really good parents, and they did everything to make sure that we were successful. But that's just the thing. The kids are not a byproduct of their parents necessarily.
Environment.
The kids have their own mentality, and I was rebellious by nature. I was always rebellious.
Is your father rebellious? Your mother rebellious?
No, they're really good. My dad was a businessman, had his own business. My mom's a nurse. They're successful. They're both college educated. They're young and hip.
Yeah, so it's not determined by the parents. I feel like kids, they have their own personalities.
Yeah.
So you can't say, because like both my parents, they struggled, like they're immigrants, so they struggled. But I feel like it's not like we don't take education seriously. So I don't know, like it's hard. But my parents were also extremely strict. So like I couldn't go to birthday parties. I've never had a sleepover when I was younger. I couldn't stay after school. I couldn't be part of anything.
Really?
They didn't want me being part of any sports. I joined cheerleading only to have that as an excuse to stay after school. Like even when I wanted to go hang out at the library, they wouldn't let me. So I would have to lie that I missed a school bus and then go there to hang out with my friends. And like we didn't do anything because it wasn't like I was into drinking or drugs or anything like that. I didn't have a boyfriend in high school. But it's just because my parents were super protective.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's same reason why I play sports. It was the only way I can stay after school.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know about you, but like it wasn't like I was into cheerleading. It was just the one thing I can do that I was like, oh, their outfit looks cute. So that's the one thing I'll join as an excuse to stay after school.
Did you enjoy it?
Wow.
No, I didn't enjoy it. I just did it so I can stay after school and hang out with my friends.
That's so interesting. No,
Yeah.
everything I did is my personal interest. And I think that my parents would have been a lot stricter if we like stayed in like a big city, but because we're in smaller towns, maybe they felt like it was
No,
safer.
I'm from a really small town.
Oh, okay.
Like I think my town is like less than 7,000 people.
Wow.
Really tiny.
It's really
Wow,
small.
that's actually tiny.
But they're just super like protective. Like even within that small town, my dad didn't want to live in the city. He still wanted us to live on the outskirts.
Okay.
a small town.
Yeah, of a small town when it's like
Wow.
there's nothing already.
Yeah.
The 2 block of city can't live there.
Yeah.
Wow,
So
oh my
it's
God.
like-
Do they have a basement full of like supplies in case like apocalypse
My parents
happens?
do.
well, I think
like-
a lot of our parents
Yes.
do.
A lot of Asian parents.
Yeah.
My parents don't.
Not mine.
Oh, really?
Not mine.
Oh, there's an apocalypse.
No.
I'm going straight to my parents' house. They got everything down there.
I kind of want to touch on, I know you're like, the bullying thing is for another episode and we can do that. But I wanted to ask, like, because that is a real thing.
Yeah.
Were you guys bullied in high school? Like, did you guys ever experience that? Were you the bully?
So for me, in high school, no. But in middle school, yes. And I don't know why, but my ethnic group, the bullies were the same group. So it's
Yeah,
kind
that's
of
really
like,
sad.
yeah. So it's like,
Thank God I didn't grow up around that.
yeah,
Like,
yeah. It was really traumatizing, you guys. You don't understand. My anxiety, it was heightened. Like I was threatened.
I heard
so
girls are
bad.
can be really mean.
Like this,
It's usually the girls.
Yeah.
yeah. This girl came into the hallway and pushed me against the locker. You know
What?
Oh.
Yeah, it's like, but I was just this 12-year-old. I was 12. I was
Yeah.
in 7th grade. I was
You
12.
probably were like super vulnerable looking, like you know what I mean, like
You look weak, girl.
yeah, you look weak, you know.
Yeah, I mean, because I was just a 12-year-old.
Yeah,
I was not a tough-looking 12-year-old. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was really innocent.
Yeah.
I was super innocent.
That's
Yeah,
very
exactly.
unfortunate.
You know, they always pick on people who are not of their size, so
right,
they feel like they
It's
can
like,
have
don't
power
know,
over.
I just-
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really bad. But then, even though I wasn't bullied in high school, all of those anxiety and fears, it trickled into high school. And I didn't get over it into college when I started performing on stage and embracing art.
Yeah.
And that's why I love art so much, because art had really helped me regain my confidence in performance?
Yeah, for me, like throughout middle school, I was like the protector of the bullied. Like I would hate seeing little kids get bullied. So I would get into fights because I'm trying to protect them.
In high school?
Middle school.
Oh, middle school.
And then in high school, one day, like this is like at the beginning of the school year or something, there's a big girl sitting in front of me. I don't remember what class, maybe history, maybe something like that. She's like this big girl, and she turned around. She's like, "Give me your homework." So I got scared, and I like gave her my homework that day. Yeah, I forgot if she like just copied all my answers, or if she like actually changed it. She probably just copied my answers right before class.
Oh.
And I was really scared. And then the next day, she did the same thing, and I was like, "What the?" I was like, "No, bitch, do your own homework." And she got scared.
Did you say that?
Yeah.
Oh, you did. The B word.
Yeah. She got scared. And so like I realized like you just have to stand up for yourself. And I don't give a
Oh no! But the
yeah.
thing is, when I was bullied in middle school,
Yeah.
it was a whole.
It was a
Yeah,
group.
yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
not
It
individual.
was
I get
not-
it. It's very
It's
different.
not one
Yeah.
person.
Yeah.
It was the all the popular kids
Yeah.
in 8th grade. All those girls,
Yeah.
they were all tag teaming.
Yeah,
on me.
that's a different situation.
And I went to a dance with this guy. His name is Duffy. I liked him so much, and he asked me to a dance, and we held hands, and his hands were sweaty, and we had a great time. And, but then later, this other girl came and scooped him up, and I'm like, I guess I don't have a chance with Duffy anymore, you know. But all of those girls didn't like me, so it's
Yeah,
hard
yeah,
if it's more than one person.
yeah.
It's all the 8th grade girls, like the cool kids. It's difficult.
Yeah.
And then because all the
those are
other-
the situations you see in movies.
yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of
and
scary.
then the 7th graders, none of them wanted to be my friend because they were scared to be associated with me.
Oh my gosh, damn.
That
was tough.
That seems like it was
tough.
really
Yeah,
tough.
girls are such bitches.
They are.
God.
That's really hard. Did you experience bullying?
No, I was actually very fortunate. In high school, I joined cheerleading right away. And our school, the high school I went to is predominantly Black and Asian. And when I say predominantly, it was like 80% Black, 20% Asian. And the cheer squad that I joined was all Black girls. So even as a freshman, I already kind of got into that group. So, I mean, there was always a lot of bullying between the Black and the Asians at our high school, but I never got picked on because I think because
You were part of that group.
I was accepted into that group early on. And then I also played sports, and sports was very diverse. So
Yeah.
it's not like there was one specific person or a specific group that really picked on me.
Yeah.
Because I just
I
do my own thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I honestly think sports is so good,
Yes.
even for girls, especially for girls, because you develop a sense of independence, strength, power, you know.
And you're part of a team, and that team stands behind you.
Yeah, exactly.
That's true. There's a community.
Yep.
Yeah.
Unless you're not really a part of the team. Like for my cheerleading experience,
Oh.
I mean,
okay.
like I was just in it. Just
But yeah, you didn't. Maybe you didn't put in the effort. You didn't have the passion. you know.
No, I definitely did not. I did it for the wrong reasons. I don't think I was bullied in high school. I guess, I mean, unless you consider people talking shit,
Yeah.
bullying. I guess
like
I think I didn't
maybe a
that's
low
not-
bullying.
Yeah,
maybe
That's just talking crap.
that's just
Just
gossip.
talking crap because they're envious.
Yeah.
So I wanted to do a little show and tell. So I asked the ladies to grab some of their photos from high school so we can take a look, because I don't know how you guys look like in high school.
Yeah.
So why don't we start with Kash and
Okay.
we'll this guy.
Okay, so
And we'll post these up.
Yes.
We'll post.
We'll do a
them up
side
for
by
you.
side.
This is more of a reaction for us.
Yeah. Because we actually haven't seen each other in high school.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all went to different high school, different states.
oh, you know somebody in here.
Oh, I do.
I'm trying to figure out which one you are. Wait, which one?
This one.
That,
No makeup. I wore no makeup. I didn't
You
know how
look
to,
so different.
I didn't
So different.
I didn't know how to
There's
do
like
makeup.
multiple girls in this photo, so I'm like, which one is
makeup
her?
my cousins. These are my two cousins. They have so much makeup on. So I'm just really dorky.
Oh, maybe you should come over.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
We'll sit a little closer.
Recognize the other girl?
Do you know who she is?
Which one is
Top right.
Ash?
I don't see that. That's what we said too. We're like, which one are you?
That's not right. That's my friend. That's her friend. That's
Oh yeah, the far left.
Yeah.
She's top left.
Wait, top left is you?
Yes, this is Kash.
Who did you think was her?
No.
This one is you?
Yeah. Wow.
No, not that one. No,
Wait,
no,
which
this one? This one.
Oh, this
Oh,
one.
okay.
God, that doesn't look like you. Okay, you said swipe left.
That one does. The
blue
one all
sweater?
the way in the left
The blue
does not.
sweater?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, this one.
Split hair.
It looks like you.
The long split hair one.
Okay, blue sweater. Yeah, that one looks like you.
This is a little bit different.
This one definitely doesn't look
My
like you.
hair's my hair's
Yeah,
very.
we'll use this one for the YouTube video.
we'll show the all
This
three.
one.
Wait,
yeah,
did you show?
Okay, we'll do a slideshow.
Yeah.
So,
Slideshow.
I can see you. I see a very young version.
This is
Yeah.
high school. You look.
Yeah.
This is looks
Yeah.
like middle school.
No, this is high school.
Wow, you look like a baby.
Really?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
okay, so Kash,
Okay,
look at the
you're-
camera so they can do a split screen. okay.
So much has changed.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. And
We got better. We got better.
Yeah.
I went through a couple of stages. I went to my ABG stage.
Okay.
Where I
What's
thought
that?
that was Asian baby girl.
Yeah.
I don't know
And
what that
then,
means.
like,
I don't know what that means.
During my senior year, I was more preppy.
Oh my gosh. So
What does that mean? Asian baby girl.
Like,
Oh my gosh.
dark
You're
makeup.
so cute.
dark makeup, blonde hair,
Not dark. Oh yeah, it is dark makeup.
Yeah,
But I never did dark makeup.
blonde hair.
Wow.
You look so adorable.
You do look adorable.
This still looks like you. It's just a very, very young you.
Just a very young,
very, very young.
but
you know
fun,
what, though?
vibrant, like really, like I can see your personality, like really popping through.
I feel like your
actually.
smile-
Not saying that we can't see your personality.
I know.
now.
It's just,
My personality is just muted.
Okay, listen.
but I could tell, like
Her
you.
smile is so
I
bright.
chopped my hair because my mom was always so against me having long hair. So I'm like, you know what? F it. I'm gonna cut it.
Rebellious.
Yeah. So
Wow.
I rebelled and I cut my hair because I'm just like,
Okay, this one kind of doesn't look like you.
Yeah, that one doesn't look
Yeah.
like you.
Okay, I feel like your smile is a lot brighter.
Yep,
Back then.
exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's why
life has been difficult.
That's why I'm saying like
The smile has turned into a frown.
you were more fun and social back then.
yeah.
because you
Yeah.
can tell.
Yeah.
through
Yeah.
the
Your
photos.
smile
Well,
is
it's because
so
you're very
cute.
curious, you know, and you want to make friends with everybody. So
Oh my gosh, you're so cute.
yeah, that was my senior photo.
Wow.
You look so innocent.
That's so cute.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was not cute like you at all.
Well, it's because you guys didn't do your makeup. Like
Yeah.
I think we kind of talked about this.
I was
Like I was
awkward.
really into like beauty and fashion, and so to me it was really important for me to like fix myself. But also that's because my mom had always kind of ingrained that in like the daughters. She's like, you know, make sure you guys are presentable.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to do a pause for the camera?
Yeah, life has been rough.
Okay, Elsie.
All right. Okay. Here. I guess
Here.
I'll start with you, and then you.
Oh wow.
Twice too.
Okay, sorry. You kind of look like a boy in this.
I don't. I've always looked like a boy.
This one looks so far. I can't too far away. I can't really see that one. But here, you can pass.
But I feel like they're.
This one's too far away. I can't really see that one.
But I look pretty much the same. I dress pretty much the same.
Yeah, you do look the same.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, this one's too far.
Oh my gosh, you look very
so
masculine.
young.
I am.
You look very masculine.
It's the basketball one.
It's the basketball.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
basketball one, you look a little bit more tomboyish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was a tomboy.
Which is very different from how you are now.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean,
I still feel like I'm still a tomboy.
I feel like you're still masculine-ish sometimes, but you're feminine too.
Yeah.
You're very stylish.
Refer to our feminine, masculine
Yeah,
episodes.
yeah. You know, you're really stylish. You're on point. You're really beautiful and pretty. You know how to do your makeup.
I'm learning.
But I could still see that masculine,
Yeah.
confident energy in you.
Yeah.
That is that person.
Yeah.
You know.
Definitely. Like when you guys say your traits don't may not come from your parents, like I'm a lot like my father, even looks, height, like from his side of the family, from him. Yeah. So I definitely think I have a lot of my dad's like genes and energy.
Okay, you want to pause for the camera?
Oh.
Okay. Okay. So mine's on my computer, so I'll put it here.
Okay.
So this is me freshman year.
That
Oh my
does not look
Wow,
like
that
you.
does not look like you at all.
You look like a ghost.
Okay. And then this is sophomore year.
That's cute.
Oh my
That
god, that
doesn't
does
look like
not
you
look like
either.
you at all.
Your face
Nope.
looks different.
Junior.
Oh,
No.
you're really
my
dark.
gosh.
And then
Really dark.
Your lips look really big.
It was lined.
overlined.
It was overlined. You
Oh,
can tell
okay.
it's
I was just
overlined.
like,
back then, the only thing that they really like emphasized was your
The
lips.
lighting.
So I didn't do any eye makeup. It was just
Okay,
lips.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
And then I did the same thing as you did in high school. I chopped my hair.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you don't look like you.
So different.
You look
Yeah.
very
So-
different. Yeah.
You know what? Your eyes and your nose looks different, but your jawline, because she got braces and Invisalign, and her bite improved. And I think when your bite improved, it changed the way you
changes
look.
your
'Cause
face?
your mouth looks different there.
Does it?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
It does.
I think it's just. I think I just wore lip liner in that one.
I don't know. I feel
Oh,
like your
yeah.
bite-
That's probably
that was
what
the
it
look back
is.
then.
Oh,
for
the
us. You know,
overlap.
Probably what it is,
the
yeah.
brown lip liner. Yeah, that was lip.
Yeah, and
But yeah.
you don't have eyelids there.
Yeah. Nobody
I know,
believes me that
I
my
know.
eyelids didn't come in until after high school.
I know.
But I mean, you can tell you have bigger eyes.
Oh
Yeah, you
yeah.
have bigger eyes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But you look like your dad back then. Those photos, you look.
Oh,
more like your
really?
dad. Yeah.
Okay.
really?
Because when I see your dad, I'm just like, oh, she looks like her dad back then.
Yeah.
Now you don't look like your dad.
I don't look like anybody.
Wow, you both look like babies, and then you look a little bit better, and I look like
Yeah.
a grown man.
I mean, I will say in high school, I did look like a 10-year-old
A kid.
boy
Yeah.
or
Yeah, yeah.
girl. Because, I was not shapely, skinny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Funny.
Yeah.
People do say that I look in my early 20s or mid 20s sometimes, And at work, I manage people, and they probably think I'm this young manager. I'm not.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not young. Yeah.
Yeah.
The guys did say, like, in high school that I'm shapely. They were always like, yeah, all the guys want to date you if you. Yeah, like, because I was athletic, so I had shape, Like, I wasn't, like, thick skinny, And also, I have hips. They would say, yeah, all the guys want to date you. Just like, if you're walking down the hall and a guy walks past you, just turn around and look. They're going to be looking at you. I'm like, really? So I did that experiment one day, and it was true.
They did it.
Yeah.
Wow.
When a guy walked past me, I turned around. He was looking back at me. I was like, that is so weird. I did not think that anybody wanted to date me because I thought I was like masculine and plain. And, I didn't think I was like, because my friends are all like girly,
Yeah.
So before we wrap up this episode, I wanted to ask one more question. And that is, now that you guys know how we were in high school, do you guys think we would have been friends?
I think I would have been friends with you for sure. Maybe Maul, but are you sure that's how you look like in high school?
Yeah.
Why does it matter? But why does it matter?
Because I do feel like that was a middle school picture.
No.
they
High school.
look like middle school.
These are supposed to be high school photos.
I don't have any middle school photos.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would have been your friend and then maybe your friend if we had the same class, but probably not your friend because you're sporty.
Yeah.
And you probably ran with a lot of the sporty crowd.
Yeah.
I was more a loner.
Yeah.
So I probably would not have
Yeah.
crossed path with you.
Yeah. Based on my personal high school experience, I would have known all of you and been friendly with all of you, but I'm not sure if I would have been close friends with you guys. But surprisingly, we have a lot more common in high school than I thought we would.
With the clubs.
Yeah, with the sports. Yeah.
Maybe you guys would have been friends because of the sports.
Maybe, but
But we
yeah.
did different sports.
Yeah, we
I
were
played
doing
tennis.
different
She played
sports.
basketball.
And also, probably you might have been a little bit too outgoing and too loud for me. Because I'm still like the same,
Yeah.
and all my friends are also more serious and more like calm. But I don't know.
Yeah,
You know?
I don't know.
I'm very
Okay.
How about you, Mo?
I think I would have been the same, kind of like what LC said. I think I would have known you guys. I probably would have been friends with MB just because we would have done cheerleading together.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's probably the only connection I can see.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I would have known you guys just
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
you guys were friends with
Yeah.
other people that I maybe have known too,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
In
exactly.
passing, yeah. Uh-huh.
I also did run with the bad crowd, so
Oh, okay. I didn't run with any
I
bad.
mean, what's the bad crowd?
Like- drugs, drink,
Oh, yeah.
Ditching school.
skip school.
I mean, I know
did-
them and I say hi to them, but I wasn't hanging out with them.
Yeah.
You know,
I did hang out with them.
Yeah.
Oh, I did have a lot of bad boyfriends.
Oh.
Not boyfriends, but
Guy friends.
guy friends who ran with that crowd.
Oh,
Yeah. So I didn't know. I guess I did.
so
know
we
that
might
crowd.
have been friends.
Yeah.
I think because I was super girly, I don't know if I'd be friends with any of you guys.
Yeah.
Because I feel like my
You
closest...
too girly.
Yeah, I think I'd be too girly for
Yeah, I
you.
know.
The only thing we would connect on is cheerleading. I did it for the wrong reason. I feel like we could have been friends, but I don't know how close we would have been because you probably would
I'm
be
not. I
into
wasn't
the
too
same
girly.
different.
thing.
You were
Yeah, I
at
wasn't
that point.
girly.
Because like my best friends, the reason why we're best friends, because we love makeup, we love doing our hair, we love like dressing up, and I don't think none of you guys started on that stuff yet.
No.
Not at all.
So probably not.
You saw
Yeah.
the photos. That's the most my makeup win in high
Yeah.
school.
At least you had that. I didn't have that.
All right, so let's go ahead and wrap it up here. We'll go ahead and insert the photos so that way you can see how we were. And please comment below because we're curious to see how your high school experience was, like how have you changed since then. And take a moment to subscribe, like, provide us with feedback. We really appreciate that. And until next time, bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.